Fernando is faster than you.
Hello everybody, Fernando Campos here, back and this time with another top 5 list. Today we're gonna talk about the top 5 testing liveries. Those liveries that are quite beautiful and audacious, but sometimes forgotten since they're not used during the regular season. So without further ado, let's get right to it. At number 5 we have the Williams of 2014. After a dismal season in 2013 scoring just 5 points with Pastor Maldonado and Valtteri Bottas at the wheel, Williams decided to change everything they could. First, they signed the experienced man Felipe Massa after 8 years with Ferrari, and he was set to be the veteran voice beside the now second-year man Valtteri Bottas. Also, they changed from Renault to Mercedes engines, and this would prove to be a very important decision to their immediate success in the beginning of the V6 era. PDVSA left the team with the departure of Maldonado, which meant that Williams had many sponsor spots free and a big gap on their budget they desperately needed to fill. This positive scenario of changes left the door open for big brands to come as a title sponsor, and in this opportunity, the big brand was Martini, that wanted to come back to Formula 1 and had talked with Ferrari and Mercedes, but this title sponsor deal was too tempting to let go. The 5-year, $15 million deal was announced in March, but this didn't leave much time to develop a livery before the preseason test in Spain, which meant that they had to develop a temporary one. Williams then showed up in testing with a stunning navy blue livery and overalls that also matched the Massa's green and yellow helmet. The paint job was replaced by the classic white one with the Martini stripes before the Australian Grand Prix, and it was used until the end of the deal in 2018. At number 4 we have the BAR of 2004. After finishing 8th in 2002 and 5th in 2003, the 04 season looked even more promising for the British team that now had Jason Button and Takuma Sato as its drivers. The revised chassis and revolutionary gearbox, along with a new tire supplier deal with Michelin, represented major steps towards the front of the pack. And even though fighting with Ferrari was still a big dream, as pre-season started, a possible fight with Renault for second seemed even more possible. Looking to hide its secrets from the rest of the grid, BAR showed up at testing with a completely black livery, the opposite from what the team used to look like, and despite the great looks, the team reverted back to the original livery and won a season-long battle with Renault to secure the second place in the Constructors, in spite of not winning a single race during the whole season. In third we have the Renault of 2007, and the complete opposite situation that happened with Williams in 2014 happened with Renault in 2007. After 2 years of winning both the Drivers' and the Constructors' Championship with a major help from Alonso, the French outfit saw the Spaniard leave for McLaren at the end of the 06 season. And during that season, the EU Tobacco Advertising Directive came into effect, which meant that Mild 7 also had to leave the team despite of 13 seasons of partnership with Renault. This welcomed the arrival of ING, a Dutch bank, as a title sponsor of the team, signing a 3-year deal worth $54 million, 3 times more than what Martini paid Williams. Heikki Kovalainen and Giancarlo Fisichella used a livery that was very similar to the one used on the previous years, and despite the general audience praising this livery a lot, it was soon replaced as soon as ING started to be featured on the car. The partnership, however, lasted only until September of 2009, when the bank finished the deal due to the Crashgate scandal. On the second step of the podium we have the Red Bull duo of 2015 and 2018. 2014 was a very lackluster year for the Austrian outfit that also saw the departure of Sebastian Vettel after such a successful partnership that produced 4 drivers and constructors titles. The team, however, started 2015 with a bang, arriving in preseason testing with a stunning camo livery. The paint job was intended to make the job of photographers harder, therefore limiting the amount of high-definition pics and hiding their secrets from the rest of the pack. Despite all the requests from the fans to maintain the livery during the regular season, Christian Horner promised an even more striking official livery, and it was the same from 2014. The team did the same thing in 2018, launching the car online with a camo style livery and Aston Martin as a title sponsor, but they reverted back to their traditional livery when they arrived for preseason testing in Spain. And in first place we have the Force India of 2008. On September of 2007, it was confirmed that the backmarker Spiker had been bought by the Indian billionaire Vijay Mallya and would become Force India in 2008. The Dutch car maker had bought Midland in 2006 but failed to turn the team around and lost money during the process, experiencing a serious financial problem towards the end of the season. With a new name and looking to create its identity in Formula 1, Force India decided to use pre-season testing to also test livery concepts, with this white and burgundy one being the outliner of them all. The team, however, decided to use a white, red and yellow one during the season, which was also beautiful, but nothing close to the one we saw during pre-season. In spite of a major boost in performance from the spike areas, Force India still suffered from a lot of reliability issues and also a terrible run of luck, and the team failed to score a single point in 2009 among many mechanical problems and also unfortunate accidents. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and if you don't agree with my list, don't forget to leave yours in the comments. Also, like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to check us out on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, at Nando is Faster in all of them. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!